I snuck an 8-year-old into a professional roast battle.
This is an 8-year-old child that I have snuck into the most ruthless comedy night in the country, the roast battle. But how did I get
Y'all think he gonna fry their ass up? Man, I'm hoping. Come on, bro.
here? Well, recently I went to a roast battle and it got me thinking, who are the meanest people on earth? Kids, of course.
Kids are mean, but I feel like kids will say it how it is. If you got a chopped up leg, hey man, why do you got one leg? If you got one eye, hey man, you only got one eye. They just gonna keep it a stack, but kids are not really mean though. At least not in a funny way.
Mommy's fat!
They have no filter and they say exactly what they're thinking.
You have a smelly jumper.
So surely they'd be brilliant in a professional insults match.
You ever gonna get a job?
This is the story of how I scoured the country for the most brutal youngster, trained them up, and secretly entered them into a real-life roast battle against the national champion.
Please welcome mystery guest.
How would they fare? How would the audience react? And how would their opponent do after they find out they have to insult an 8-year-old in front of...
Oh, I don't care. I don't care how old you are. Let me finish my statement before it sounds weird. It doesn't matter if you're 5 or 10. I'm roasting you. I'm literally roasting you.
the live audience?
Is this legal?
What? To clown a child? Yes.
So what would happen?
Yo, did they steal our idea from our Discord? Y'all remember when we did this shit? Come on, bro. Yo, y'all gotta pay. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Am I the only one that feels guilty roasting certain people? Like, the only people I'm comfortable roasting are the ones that are comfortable being in that scenario. Or also to just feel like bullying. Like, I never roasted girls, bro. Because I feel like with women, they're more self-conscious about their looks than men do. I ain't roasting anyone that doesn't want to participate.
So I set out to find my mini roast master by holding some auditions. I put the call out for the meanest meanies in the schoolyard to test their roast credentials. And helping with the search alongside Aziz is James Farmer, fellow comedian and writer for Roast Battle on Comedy Central. To begin, I asked them for some first impressions.
Kinda looks like the guy from Boss Baby. Your glasses are
Yo, that gotta be the cleanest lineup I've ever seen in a lady.
For some first impressions.
Kinda looks like
Oh, never mind. I thought she had a lineup. It's still clean though.
the guy from Boss Baby. Your glasses are silly.
Do you like my glasses?
They're like you've never worn them before.
Yeah. It's really specific. It's like I'm bad at wearing glasses.
With pleasantries out the way, we wanted to check their delivery of some pre-written roasts.
Max looks like Where's Wally if no one wanted to find him.
Max looks like he disappoints his parents every single day.
Nah, his heart not in it. I'm sorry. His heart not in it.
You ever gonna get a job?
That's not even on there.
Max looks like he would go bald one day.
It's just a fact. That's just a sentence.
Why don't you have a chin?
Why did your parents spend all that money on private school if you were gonna be a YouTuber?
Question they ask themselves every day.
After an hour of my ego getting battered,
Yeah, we'll take that off of you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, that's enough.
it was down to the three of us to choose our champion. We were happy with our decision, and the next day I'd booked a rehearsal space to prepare.
Here we go. Right, my prodigy will be sat there. Make sure they're prepared. And we will write material and we'll go from there. Right, send them in.
But which of our tiny terrors would be taking the stage? Introducing Shiel.
Hello, Shield.
Him? Okay, it gotta be because he sounds the most babyish because his delivery was terrible.
Hey, how are you doing? Give me a dap up. How are we doing? You well?
Good.
Come and have a seat. Are you ready for Roasting 101?
Yeah, I feel like he looks the most innocent, so hearing anything coming from him would probably be the most shocking.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do this all the time in school.
Okay.
This training was going to be incredibly important because Shiel wasn't going to be battling just anyone.
The first thing that we need to know is who is your target.
He will be battling Shalak Karup. She's the two-time UK roast battle champion. She's 5'2" and she's absolutely brutal.
This is Stuart Littler. Ali looks like he'd risk it all for a piece of Gouda.
And she even pipped Aziz to first place in the final of the UK Championship.
You know what I hate? When a lot of people find something funny and I don't find it funny. Because sometimes I be thinking to myself, am I just too idiotic to understand the joke? Nothing is worse than hearing people laugh and you're trying to laugh too, but you just don't understand the joke. But you want to laugh.
Shalaka.
the target. So now with the battle a few days away, we need to start spitballing what Shiel's roast would be.
What do you think of when you see Shellac? Anything you like?
She's a replica of Velma.
From Scooby-Doo? This is great stuff. She has got something called a PhD.
Yo, he probably said a whole bunch of misogynistic shit that they cut out.
What could PhD stand for? Top of your head. P. Pretty.
Humongous.
D.
Disappointment.
Good. No, that's great. Disappointment.
I got one more.
You got one more? One more, hit me.
I'm Indian, she's Indian.
I can't really comment on that one, Shell, but that's good.
And with his great ideas, we turn them all into jokes. The battle is tonight. Shiel, he's ready. He's ready to rock and roll. Shalaka still has no idea who she's battling. We had to send her very generic facts about Shiel for her to write jokes about that don't give away the fact that he's 8 years old, like the fact he's currently unemployed, he's at school, he lives with a couple, his parents, and he's single. Because he's 8. I'm very excited because this could be the beginning of his comedy career. Just think, world tours, adoring fans, merch, the lot. And who better to...
Merch for an 8-year-old?
Right, it's time to get to the venue. I arrived at the show. The place was packed to the rafters and Shalaka was in the building.
You've made it! Hello! How are you feeling?
Yeah.
You still have no idea.
Absolutely not a single clue. So it's gonna be interesting.
The show was off to a roaring start.
Drew can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 90 seconds. That's how much he hates the idea of colours mixing.
I genuinely have no idea who else he's going to pick. He could beat Shalaka, but he also could not. We're gonna have to see.
You look like you message OnlyFans models to ask if they accept nectar points.
And after a few battles from the top competitors in London...
Right, it's up next.
Both competitors were ready and waiting in the wings.
Here we go. This is it.
The moment of truth had arrived.
And now we have come to what will be the most interesting part of the evening.
Let's get
we are
it.
going to welcome to the stage your first part of the battle, 2-time Roast Battle League champion, Shalaka Karan! Now, I will genuinely say that Shalaka is one of the best roast battlers that has ever done this. We are going to welcome to the stage the person who Shalaka is battling.
It had all come down to this. All the searching, all the rehearsing, all to beat one person. And for the first time, I found myself getting a little apprehensive. Would the night be too much for Shield to handle? And how would a sold-out comedy club audience react to an 8-year-old taking the stage?
Same kid, I'm so proud of him. And I'll beat that little nigga's ass. I'm sorry. that was an intrusive thought.
But all
Let's
I could
get it.
do was hope
Come on,
that our
my boy.
preparation had been enough.
Please welcome mystery guest, Shield!
What's your problem, seriously? Dude. Yo, come on. Y'all know me now. You know when I'm trolling, right? Is there something wrong with me?
Do you want to go first?
It's nice to be battling what I assume is the world's oldest lady.
Yo, that shit was fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck out the airway. Who said that? Who said that? Okay, I hope they don't give him pity points, bro. I know he's a child, but let's be serious here. That was not that funny.
Shalaka is so old, I'm not sure whether to roast her or ask her for £5 in a birthday card.
And it turns out I didn't need to worry at all.
Shalaka's got no idea.
I'm gonna myself. Sorry, unalive myself. Can I just say this is the first time I've roasted someone shorter than I am. It's a very novel experience.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, is a grown adult realizing they've just written roast jokes about an 8-year-old.
Oh my god, none.
Try it.
This is me realizing I'd created a monster.
He's gone off script. He's gone off script and he's killing it.
Listen, I was given a bunch of vague facts about this. How old are you?
8.
I do not have a DBS check. Is this legal? Shio looks so stupid. He looks like he learned how to read from a vape packet.
Shalaka has a PhD, which I assume for her parents stands for pretty huge disappointment.
Well, I got a PhD too. Maybe that would be an inappropriate joke to tell at a time like this. Yeah, some of y'all could predict what I was gonna say. Yeah, if I was to say that around this, I'd get arrested, right?
Sheil was a natural and was getting laughs even when he accidentally left off the punchline.
Shalaka used to be a doctor and then quit to become a stand-up comedian.
Man, that's how you know these jokes lame as hell. They was waiting for your ass to get to the punchline. Man, I ought to beat the shit out you, little nigga.
What were these facts based on? One of these facts was this person is single. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm 8.
She was undereducated.
Very educated, thank you very much.
Clock it, bitch.
Unemployed. And a virgin.
Nigga said gulp. I don't know if that's something you wouldn't say around a child.
This was the moment that Shalaka decided that every single joke she'd written was too inappropriate to say to Sheil.
Just go, do your next one.
Shalaka is an embarrassment to the Asian community.
Sheil, on the other hand, had no such reservations.
Shalaka has depression.
What the Yo, so wait, so there's no that was the joke? Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, your ass just depressed. I ain't gonna lie, that was the funniest joke, bro. We're laughing at depression? Are we for real?
She hasn't told me that. I just sort of assumed the given way she looked and the way her life has turned out.
He's so good at this.
No, he can't take this.
Do you give up?
So seeing as Shalaka couldn't roast Sheil, she decided to direct her roasts at me.
You know what? This is like the partition of India and Pakistan. You guys are seeing a lot of brown on brown violence. And it's all being financially sponsored by some posh British moron.
And with that, the battle was over.
Oh, it was absolutely perfect. So good.
First of all, big round of applause to both the battlers there! This is my favourite battle of all time.
But now the moment that I'd done this all for had arrived. Was an 8-year-old able to beat the...
Do y'all think she could have made the little kid cry? Probably.
Of all time.
But now the moment that I'd done this all for had arrived. Was an 8-year-old able to beat the best roast battler in the country? And had I avenged every battler she'd left in her wake?
So, Jim, give me a cheer if you think Shalaka won. Give me a cheer if you think Sheil won. Sheil, anything you want to say to the people before you go?
Thank you.
Big round of applause for Sheil!
Sheil was a superstar, and it turns out that all you need to do to beat the UK champion in roast battle is hire an 8-year-old.
Yeah, because, bro, it's impossible to flame an 8-year-old. I mean, unless you don't care for his feelings, but yeah, interesting experiment. Let me know what y'all would have done, YouTube. Do y'all think 8-year-olds are actually that good at roasting? Do y'all think they were just being nice? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, join us on Twitch, all of that good stuff, man. Action for life. Love y'all.